What is going on out there, good people, and welcome back to LMD Trading, where I am living my dream trading. Hope everybody out there is doing well today. As for myself, I'm doing good. Sitting down at the desk, as always, getting ready to get another recap out of the way. And lo and behold, the market was doing something that I kind of liked. So said I was done trading, and I ended up jumping into a trade just before I clicked the record button to get started on this video. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to jump right on over into, I got volumetrics charts pulled up. We'll go ahead, jump over there real quick, look and see what we did on the day. So let's go ahead. Let's do that first. As you can see, again, this is my volumetric layout. This sits on my left-hand screen. Only thing I use this for is to execute trades, usually using the DOM. But I keep this here in case I want to bid ask out of a position. But you see, today we are up $967.90. Another almost $1,000 day. We have just been killing it. And we're done for the day. I really don't want to put none of this risk on the line. I can't make more than $1,080. Otherwise, I'm going to trigger the consistency rule, and they are going to increase my profit target, which it doesn't matter. Like I said, when I started trading this particular account, I didn't want to just make the bare minimum. That was not my goal. My goal was to try to make about $4,000 in profits. Right now, we're sitting at $3,872. And I still have 3 more days that I need to trade this account before I can request a payout. So we are knocking it out the park. But I am going to go ahead, switch on over to the dashboard so we could take a look at that, look at the numbers a little bit closer. So give me 1 second. All right, let's get that pulled up. So there we have it. We have the dashboard for Profitrade pulled up. And if you're not familiar with Profitrade is, I always say, the new kid on the block. I'm trying to find something on this consistency that's popping up on their request payout screen. And I saw some old posts going all the way back to like 2019. So I keep saying that they're the new kid on the block, but it looks like they've been around for a while. But again, balance, we're sitting at $53,872. Hadn't used up no drawdown, no daily loss on the day. Profit target 28.35. We're currently sitting at 38.72. What that means is anything over $2,300 should be a 90-10 split. We'll check that when we click that request payout button. Let's come look at the details. Again, P&L 38.72. We are showing 1 loss today, $18.70. This was a snafu. We'll look at that down in the details. Not going to go too deep into the trade list, but we'll look at that one. Drawdown, that same $18.70. That's on 337 MNQs that's been traded. I am absolutely loving being able to kind of average in with MNQs. I used to trade NQs almost exclusively. This has changed up the game for me, y'all. I do pay a little bit more in commissions, but again, I'll take that all day and have high commissions all day long. Because if I was trading NQs, my commissions would be a lot less. Guaranteed my profit would be nowhere near that, because I wouldn't be able to hold trades like I could hold them with MNQ. Average trade, saying I'm making about $11.49. Average hold time, we're increasing this 8 minutes and 49 seconds. I'm a scalper by nature, but I can hold a little bit longer with MNQs. Average winner, 11.58. Average loser, it's that $18.70 trade that we took. Max winner, 65. Max loser, 18.70. Let's come down and look though. Took this trade 10:45. I took this trade from my phone, y'all. That's a little dangerous, and that's why we have a red trade. But look at what we were making per contract. $30.66. I was in 11 contracts. Killed it. Knocked it out the park. Tried to get out again, trading from my phone. You see, I'm short 11 contracts. I got out and I still had an order in on the bottom side, and it put me in 11 contracts long, and I just flattened out and I lost $18.70. So that's how I ended up with this red trade. Gave me a blemish, but it is all to the good. I'm not complaining. This was the trade that I just sat down and took, 133. Looked like I got into it. Took some trades last night. So it's kind of blending in. That's why if I click this, it's not going to show you. Showing you 665 is what I made today. So that means I made about 300 and something bucks last night after, as we know, 6 p.m. That's when the next day starts. So I took some trades like right as I was about to do my recap from yesterday. Right as I was about to do it. And I was like, I don't know if I want to take any more trades. I'm up $300. I need to keep that 180 locked in so that I can meet the 4-day flipping rule. But that did give me an extra $100 to be able to play with. We took that 300 and we grew it up to 900 today. So knocked it out the park. Let's go ahead. Let's actually, let's come up here real quick. I want to see what yeah, there we go. So I'll get 90% of $1,272. So basically move the decimal over, and Profitrade is going to keep $127.20 of this 1,200. It's going to leave me about 1,100. If I max out my payout, then that means I need to have another $1,000, of which Profitrade is going to keep 50%. So now you see why I was saying I'm trying to get, technically it would be nice to get $2,300 on this side, which means that I would need to make, what's that, 2643. I would need to make $4,900. If I make $4,900, then 90% is going to be of $2,300. That means they're going to keep $230, and I would get $2,100, and I would keep all of my profit target or all of my threshold. So with these 50-50 accounts, that's the best way to trade them, y'all. The best way is to get as much as you can over here on this 90%. Because if you only make $2,300, they're keeping half of your money. They're going to keep half of it. But if you can get this to be $2,300, they're going to keep $230. They'll send you the balance, and then you still will have $2,300 in the account. At that point, you just got to take 7 trading days over, and 4 of them got to be over $180, and then you're able to take another payout. So that's my plan, is not to really get off the gas, but I'll probably slow it down a little bit, I think, now. Just so We don't want to do nothing stupid. I really would have to lose $1,000 in the next 3 days to not be able to get a payout at all. I don't think I'll be doing that. But let's go ahead. Let's jump on over into Think or Swim. Let's take a look at these trades. Hadn't really looked at Think or Swim charts today. Like I said, I took the one trade from my phone as I was like sitting in my car. And then I just sat down to do the video and caught a trade right up in here. So let's go ahead. Let's look at that first one that we took at 1043. Let's blow the charts up. Took this one at 1043. Let's bring it on over. There we go. And you do see a line on there because I can draw channels on my phone in Thinkorswim. So market was in this little uptrend, but we got into this first position at 1043. So we'll drop an arrow. And if you remember, it was a negative, which meant that I was short. Look at that right there where we're at. I got in at 983. Other thing that I do see that Profitrade has done. Before, Profitrade would show you your entries for each individual entry. Now they're just averaging it based on where you were getting in at any particular time. So my average position was 983, but I got in on the 1043 candle, 1043 and 42 seconds. I averaged in some more at 1044 in this candle as it was coming up, more so on this upper side. Definitely not going to average in down here. I was averaging in as it was kind of trying to top tick. I was trying to top tick these because I knew that this was in this up channel. And then I averaged into one more position at 1045. So this candle right here. And then you got the mother of all flushes. I got out of this at 1048. And I got out of the entire position at 967. Boom. Sweet. Sweet, sweet. So that trade, 11 MNQs, that made $330. This is something that I would never do trading NQ. This is how you blow accounts up. But with MNQs, I can play with it, and then I just have a set amount that if it hits me and I'm gonna lose, or I'll look to the left. In this case, looking to the left, had this candle right here at 10 o'clock. That was my stop. That was my stop. Draw a line right there. Price breaks it. It's over. I'm out of here. Finito. Whatever that loss was, wasn't gonna be for maybe about $220. So first trade of the morning right there. Let's take a look at the one that we took this afternoon when I just sat down. I drew that line there for a reason too, because I want to see if we made it back up there. Nope, we have not. Next trade. Make sure I find the first one because they put them down at the bottom. This one I kind of averaged my way in again. Now you see we were in this down channel. We were in this down channel. And I was playing it to stay in this down channel. It didn't want to cooperate with me, but still worked out. First one, 129. So this candle right here, let me change that back to an arrow. I was kind of playing it to stay in and come on down. Also, I wanted it to hold the 200. Truth be told, I should have stopped out right here. I should have. But again, I only had like, I think my initial entry was like 2 MNQs. So 955, 959. That's 3 points, y'all. That's $12. Had I just stopped myself out right there. But again, I can average my way in. If I look to the left, you have this and you have that. That was my stop right here. So if I drew a line, that would have been my stop. If that came up, I'm stopped out. And that gave me room to kind of average in. So 129, I took on some. I grabbed some more. 130 as this was coming up. Again, they're averaging out my entries, so it's not telling me exactly where I'm getting in on these at, but I'll drop one on that candle there. This came up, didn't take any in those 2 candles, and then at 133, this candle right here, 133, I slammed in. Again, I'm stopping out right there. So 966, that's 971. That's what, 5 points on 1 MNQ. I'm going to lose $10. I slammed in and this thing flushed out. And I got out of the entire position at 136, this candle right here, exited the entire position at 956 as it was coming down through the 200. I did not want to see what happened on this side over here. So I got out right there. And on that one, we averaged about $5.17 per contract that we were in. Because again, remember, small paper cut had I just stopped myself out there. This position here, small paper cut had I stopped myself out up there. And then I got the move. So those were our 2 trades that we took today, even after saying that I did not plan on taking no more trades after last night, but opportunity presents itself. I'm all over it. You see, we still have not made it back up to that line that I put on the chart. Kind of just range bound. I usually don't like to trade ranges, but I could pretty much drop an arrow or not drop an arrow. I'll drop a price line right there. And then the range is right there. That's the range that I have it in. Right there. You see these wicks? These are battles. These are battles for the bears to try to break this range, and the bulls push it back up. Bulls pushed it back up. Look at what the bears just did. If that breaks that candle, booyah. Booyah. It breaks that candle, it's going to flush. A lot of times it might just be a quick little pop. It's a quick little pop like that. If the bears can keep control, this is coming all the way back down to this range line. And now I'm just watching up here at the left, the time. I don't want no parts of this candle at this time. I want to see when this gets to about 45, 50. See what this candle looks like. That's telling me right now, bulls have kind of regained this candle. But let's see what happens in the last 15 seconds, the last 10 seconds. That's when the battle happens. Look who has control now, the bears. So if you bought at 30 seconds thinking the bulls had control, you might have got bamboozled. Again, break the low, look for the quick flush. Come on now, it's that easy, y'all. Really not, but it is. Look at that flush right there. It was coming back down to there. How many points was that? That was 50 down to 44. That's 6 points. Think about if you're doing what I'd be doing and be a degen and you be hammered in. I'm usually not going to hammer in unless I got a good line of sight on it. Watch this though. Let's see. See how I dropped that line at that wick right there? They're battling the people that's in this wick. You see that? Again, I'm back up here watching the clock. I want to see who has control. Booyah. Bears tried to push it on down, take these people out in that wick, and look, bam. Right there to that price level that I said. I'm going to remove this one. That was there just because of that wick. But look at where this thing came down to. Come on, y'all. Y'all got to give me some. What they be doing at the poetry night? Snap, 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 snap. Got to give me some. Got to give me some. On that note, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to wrap this one on up. As always, thanks for checking me out. Man, if I hadn't hit my daily target, that would have been a sweet trade. That trade right there definitely would have did it. But as always, thanks for checking me out. If you hadn't hit that like button, please do so. If you're not subscribed, please think about subscribing. And as always, we can continue the conversation in the comments. Still waiting on this payout approval. One of the guys that hangs out in the Discord, over in Sparks Discord, he stated that they went on and approved. He had 3 payout requests. They finally approved all 3 of them, sent him his rise notification. He took care of that little bit of business and the money is in his account. He had submitted that request last Monday. I submitted mines on Thursday. Somebody was down in the comment section yesterday, stated that they got their approval yesterday and their rise notification. I think that they submitted their request on Tuesday. So looks like Profitrade is slowly but surely trying to get these payout approvals done. So we're going to keep happy thoughts that they are going to approve my latest one, which is my 3rd. I got that 4th one already sitting there ready to go. Just need to trade 3 more days and not do anything stupid, which as long as I stay away from MNQs, which I don't even flip anything over the or NQ. As long as I stay away from NQ, I'm good. But let's go back. Let's look at this chart one more time and we'll leave from the chart. But look at this flush right here, y'all. Look at that flush. Crack right through that level. VWAP, candle closed right at VWAP. They respect these levels. People use different levels. VWAP works for me. Previous days close, previous days high, previous days low work for me. And then I just find my levels. I just look within the chart. I see where the battle is at. And those are my levels. But the bears just have went insane. Look at how we got, look at that, y'all. I was just about to say we got 2 seconds left. See how the bulls just pushed that back up over that level? I would be long right there. I would be long because the bulls pushed this back up. Now I would probably have my stop in place so that this doesn't just like sucker punch me like it's trying to do right there. So see, I would have went on when that made that move. My stop is like right there. I'm gonna make whatever that little money was. But the bears are just brutal. Good gracious, this is not good. I'm in some NVDA calls. They out to January, but this is not helping. Watch this bounce off of this channel. Look at that, y'all. That's the precision that I like to have in my chart drawing. That thing literally came and wicked it. All right, y'all. I done kept y'all past my 20 minutes. If y'all still watching, I appreciate it. Y'all are the real heroes. Somebody in the comments say I'm a hero. First one that says it. I'll send you a shirt. How about that? I pick it. You tell me the size. I'll send you a LMD trading shirt. So either be an order filled. I'd rather be trading. Got about 3 different designs. So let me know that you're the real hero and I'll get that to you. All right, peace.